Hey guys, today is day 4 of the low spend and cleaning challenge. So far, I'm doing pretty good. I haven't spent any money. But I did want to talk to y'all about a few things. One, the paper I told you about yesterday. You know, I had told you that I had talked to them and it was just so terrible. And I don't know, some people it may work great for, but it does not work good for me. Maybe I got a bad pack. I don't know. But when I contacted them, I asked them, you know, what I thought they would send me another pack of paper or just one of their other types that they have that may be more compatible, and that I would send that pack back and all this stuff, you know. Well, they decided to just refund me the money and told me to let the paper sit out in the air of the room and then use it. Why didn't they have that on the box? I'm going to try it. I'm going to see. I'm going to take some out and sit it somewhere not right beside me because it stinks. Now, this that's been printed, it doesn't stink anymore. It smells fine. And actually, it feels different. It feels thicker than what that does whenever you first take it out. So I don't know, maybe it's something that when it meets the air that something from the packing process does something with the glue. I don't know. Anyway, so I got that taken care of. I really didn't expect them to give me my money back though. I did not ask for that. I just wanted some sort of resolution, something that they could tell me to do to make the paper work for me or something. It took me days and I never was rude, I never was mean. So if their suggestion works, I will let you guys know, like leaving it out in the room air. If their suggestion works, I'll let you know that, but it does have a problem with curling, which they did tell me how that leaving it out. What did they say? What did they say? Let's see. The last message was, we suggest you slightly roll the paper in the opposite direction of the curl to make it flat, and then try to print. Roll it in the opposite direction. Okay. I'll try their suggestions. I didn't expect a refund. A refund? What's a refund? But I'm grateful that they actually cared. So that's good. That company, that part's good. So I guess customer service is good, even if their paper doesn't work for me. So, let's go on. I also found, and I know that unless you watch my faith journal, you don't know what I'm talking about. But I found I did print some more of these. I thought I had. They're grateful stickers. So, I'm getting ready for the Bible study today. Today is actually Tuesday, the day I'm in. I did remember to remind y'all about it. I hope that y'all saw that on Monday's video, which was recorded Sunday. But let's see what else. Cleaning today. Today is shower heads and faucet. Defunk and descale and degrossify. My plan is to do my bathroom and the shower in Noah's bathroom. But I'm not going to do the faucet in the kitchen or Noah's bathroom until Noah goes to work. Reason for that is he may have to go tinkle and he may have to wash his hands. I may have to do something in the kitchen. We don't need to cover all of our water sources. And I know that I said I was not going to do the reverse osmosis one, the little bitty one. I don't really know if I need to or not. Now, the filters are supposed to get rid of all that stuff. I don't see any evidence of anything gross on that faucet. But I'm thinking I may need to do a little, if nothing else, a little vinegar wash with the toothbrush. But I'm going to leave the vinegar on 30 minutes to an hour. That's all you really need to leave it on, unless it's really bad. Ours, I don't let them get really bad, because then it grosses me out, and I think, okay, what's the point of washing your hands in the funk? Which I know that it's just calcium. It's not like actual dirty. It's calcium and lime buildup, which is stuff that's, well, you have calcium in your body, but it's stuff that's in nature. It's out there in the world that we walk in. But I don't want it to clog my faucets. That's the whole purpose of this, in my opinion, is so it won't clog it up and everything will flow properly. But I am going to do those today. And the other chore is floors. So I'm going to vacuum all the carpeted areas, and then I'm going to vacuum mop the other areas. And the other day, I did tell you guys that I did Noah's room while he was outside, and he was like, he did walk in while I was doing it some, and he's like, we probably should have swept first. Or I probably should have swept first, is what he said. That he should have. And I said, no, that's the point of this thing. You don't have to sweep. It's a vacuum too. It gets everything up. So then afterwards I did show him what he was like, wow, that's pretty neat that it gets all the dust and debris up. And he thought it was really cool. And his floor was clean. So floors is what I have to do. And then the other thing is supper time. It's super easy tonight because I already cooked it months ago and stuck it in the freezer. I'm doing the lazy lasagna freezer meal, and it's the last freezer meal I think I have in my freezer. I don't have any more other than Noah's burritos. Those are different. Those are just for Noah, really. Jeff will eat them sometimes, but they're really for Noah. So I won't be cooking with you guys today, unless, which this technically isn't cooking, it's preparing. It's putting it all together. I may do that pumpkin cheesecake today, because Noah ate all the scones last night. And I have been trying to keep some kind of homemade thing here, so nobody's tempted to go purchase anything that's sweet, which we don't normally do that, but we have been known to. But if I already have something here, then, you know, there's no temptation. If I have something already prepared, this grab and eat kind of thing, which I have stuff like that, but, you know, it's pumpkin season, they say. Also, the apple pie, there's like maybe half the apple pie left. Jeff is the only one been eating it after the first day. I don't usually eat apple pie much after the first day. I don't know why, but I just don't. And I did eat a scone yesterday, but Noah ate most of the scones. Like, he ate 90% of them. Maybe 93% of them, 94% of them. He ate most of them. But, anyway, I just wanted to get this video started. I gotta finish doing a little bit more of the Bible study before the Bible study. I like to refresh my memory of what I've looked at on the morning of the study. The Bible study is just for us to study together, and I truly am enjoying it. I really am enjoying 1 Samuel, because I know I have read it several times, but I'm seeing stuff that I didn't see before, if that makes sense. It's just the way it goes, I guess. But I'm gonna get back to this, and I will bring you with me whenever I'm doing the faucets and the floors. But I need to find rubber bands. I can't remember where I put them. I actually, at one time, had saved the baggies and the rubber bands for next time. But after a while, they get, you don't want them anymore. But you can wash them out and stuff and let them dry. and then you'll have them for your next time. That way you don't waste as much money. I would really like to be able to, like, I know I would have to do them one at a time. Oh, I need to talk to Jeff now. I wonder if he could rig me up some little cup thing where that it could just sit and hang on the... Y'all remind me to talk to Jeff. That would be awesome. I would never have to try to rubber band a thing again. I would never have to fight with it. Bread ties work too. I may use bread ties today though. But yeah, if he could rig me up a little cup to hold the vinegar. You just have to hold it up against the faucet so that it can soak and get all that crud off. Like you do whenever you're doing your Keurig or a coffee pot. It's just removing the lime scale like you do whenever you do that. But anyway, I'm going to go for now. Well, it's not exactly, because you're not running it through a machine. You're just letting it hang out. Literally. But I'll be back and I will see y'all then. Okay, so I'm going to show you how that it's going to get darker in here because I'm going through a room without lights on. I'm going to try to show you how that I do this. It's going to be possibly a little bit more difficult because I've never filmed like this kind of thing before. I got to figure it out. But my shower head is one of those you can just take off. So I'm going to take it off. And I don't know how well y'all can see that. Like, if it's showing up really well or not. But you see all that little funky, cruddy stuff that's on there that's like, it's lime and calcium buildup. And I don't usually do the bottom, the faucet down there, because we don't even use it. Rarely ever do we use it. So I'm probably not going to do that. But I'm going to try to show y'all how I do this. But I'm going to have to set the camera up in the shower. So let me see if I can figure it out and not block all the light so y'all can actually see it. Okay, so what I have here is just like a sandwich baggie. And whenever Jeff called, he calls like a little bit after 10 in the mornings when he's on the schedule. Whenever he called, I asked him about that and he said he'd see what he could do if he could make me some sort of thing. But anyways, all I use is regular old white distilled vinegar. No special things. And I just pour some into my bag. Now, I don't know for sure if I have enough or not. Yeah, I'm going to need more vinegar than that. Or I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I've done this a bunch of times, but I don't do it often. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing with this list. It's things that you don't do often that you need to do more often. And that's the beauty of it. You get them all on the list. Alright, now that I have that, it's all over that. And once I let this go and let it hang out down there in the tub, it'll be fine. And every once in a while I'll come in here and I will move it around, massage it, whatever you want to call it. I'm using a twist tie because I thought, why not? But you just let that vinegar get onto that, and if you can sit it somewhere where that it's puddling around it, it's better. Let me see if I can sit it up here today. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it sit there. That's not perfect, but that will do. And it is, what time are you? It is, you may as well say 11:50. I'm gonna let it sit there until I don't know. Y'all can't even see where I sat it. I sat it right there. You can't do that with everything. Now I gotta get out of this floor. My knees don't like it. Okay, now I'm gonna try to do this faucet. Now this faucet It's a mess. I'm gonna have to move stuff so I can set the camera down. This faucet, it still works, but down in here, it's like, it's always been this way too. It's like the calcium and lime have eaten away at the metal throughout the years of whoever owned this house before, and it just looks terrible. Okay, with this one, I can't get a bag or anything to stay on it because of the way it's angled. There's no way for me to do it. So with this one, I always just have to scrub it as well as I can with vinegar. Where's my little toothbrush? Ah, there it is. I have a little toothbrush in here that I use for cleaning things in here. Oh, I forgot my bowl. Where's my bowl? Who stole my bowl? It was moved. This is the bathroom bowl. It is only for things like this. I pour a little bit of vinegar in there, and then I just scrub it as well as I can. And every once in a while I come back and do a little bit more because I can't get it to soak on there. This would be a good one to have a little cup or something that you could put under it. But yeah, I don't like this faucet because of, I mean, it always looks gross. It always has buildup. I can't ever get all this off, and it's annoying, honestly. And I never dealt with this kind of stuff in my old house, any house, ever in my whole life until I moved here. But, alright, I got that on there, and I'm going to leave it just like it is and not mess with it, because I don't want, you know, I want that vinegar to stay there. Then I'll come back and re-wet it with the vinegar and stuff like that. So let's go to somewhere else. Okay, so I have nowhere to sit the camera for this one. This is Noah's bathroom. I never show y'all this bathroom really. But this is his shower head. We did replace all the shower stuff, the faucet and all that stuff, and his faucet over the sink, but we couldn't replace this part for whatever reason. I think it was that he didn't like the shower head that was there, because this one has all the massage stuff and all that stuff. So I'm just going to put the bag on there, and I'm going to show y'all what the bag looks like after, and then I'll show y'all the after of what this looks like. But like I said, I never really come in here. I just don't. Okay, so there is the baggie on there, and as you can see, the vinegar is covering all of that. And you can also see that there's nothing in this bag, and I want to be able to show y'all later all the sediment that comes down in there. So I'll come back later if I remember. Let me get off the side of this tub. Okay, so I'm not doing his sink faucet right now. I'll do it later whenever he goes to work. And I'm not doing the kitchen faucet right now. We need some source of water to be able to wash our hands. My hair is keeps going under my arm. I'm not gonna do this one. I just don't think it needs it. There's not any buildup at all. I guess that means the filters are doing what they're supposed to be doing. But I do want to wash my hands because I got vinegar all over them. And yes, vinegar's fine. It's fine. You don't have to wash your hands afterwards. But I don't love the smell. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so we could say that we did Noah's, or I did Noah's, or whatever, at 12. Because, where am I going? Oh, I was going to empty the dishwasher. But I need to turn on the light. But anyway, we can just say it's 12 o'clock that I did it. So that, I don't know. I mean, you can leave it on for a long time. It doesn't matter. And I did learn something. Whenever this camera doesn't have the light it wants, it doesn't focus. It wasn't doing that. It's just started doing it. I don't know if maybe I've accidentally changed a setting. But I needed to open the front door. Also, if it's still out there, I wanted to show y'all this rose. Because it's beautiful. I can't open the door. It won't let me open it. And that's another one of them. So I still have in there. These are still blooming too. I still have roses. These are the knockout roses. They were here whenever we moved here, but the rest of them we planted. But I still have them from, in October. What am I doing? I'm all over the place. All the aloe's still doing good. This one is iffy, but it's still growing, but it's iffy. This one's got a baby. And this one over here I noticed yesterday, it's got a little baby in there. And this is turning yellow. I don't know why. It started getting brown and yellow. Everything still seems strong. There's still new growth. This thing is ginormous. But I don't know about the pineapple. Because it's not cold at all. We don't have cold temperatures yet. Let me get in some light. Hello again. But I don't know what's going on with it. I need to look it up. That was just an experiment anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go for now. Well, no, I'm not. I'm fixing to do the dishes. Then I'm gonna go. But y'all just hear some music with the dishes because I don't talk when I'm doing that. Came from. Must be Jeffrey's. Why is it over there? Same reason everything else is on that thing over there that's falling. I don't know.
In my sorrow, dream of the sun. I just wanna be the shiny one. I just wanna be the shiny one.
Okay, so the dishes are done. And there's a few things that didn't dry, like always. So I put them in here. The clothes are getting close to being done. And because of Noah's, what's it called? His robe being put in there, I had more than a load. So he put it in there last night because he put it in the washer. What happened? I can't remember what it was. It was really funny the way he said it too. Now I can't remember what it was. He said that something about his tea, but it was so funny and now I can't remember. But he took a bath with tea. What? Oh goodness. I already fed her. But now I guess she wants some dry food. It's been a few hours. Hold on. She never tries to get into the bucket or the bin with her food in it. Like, she doesn't even try to get in it whenever I'm opening it because it's closed up, it's sealed. But she doesn't try to get in there to be nosy or try to get a little bit out like I've seen other animals do. She's polite about her food. She doesn't want to get her sloppers in that part. She only gets her sloppers in her bowl. But anyway, got that done. I have gone back and, because between the last time I talked to y'all and whenever I did the dishes, I stopped to check on my video, and then I was like, oh, let me go scrub that a little bit more, the faucet. And y'all, I'm gonna show you something. Let me get the focus going. There's stuff that's just flinging off of this. I went ahead and tried to clean that part a little bit, and there's stuff just coming off. And actually this sink, like here, and it used to have, like, if you look right there, it had like flecks and stuff. Like, it looked like little gold flecks in there. But I guess over the years of cleaning it and stuff like that, that a lot of that stuff is rubbed off. The sink is still functioning properly, but it is stained up. It is a mess. The reason why we haven't swapped it is because it does function properly. But I would really love, even though I know this is not our forever home, I would really love to update this vanity to be something else, because even though this is not our forever home, I still want to be happy and comfortable in it while I'm here, if that makes sense. I don't want to put a lot of money into it, but I do want that. But anyway, I've been doing the brush. I would like to change that to something else, but I probably won't. Let's see what this looks like. I don't see any difference in the water yet, or the, oh, you can see the little flecks. Let's see. I don't know if I can get any, like, I don't know if that's gonna focus. Let me hold on. Let me change the camera around, and I can show you some of the calcium and lime deposits coming off. It's not because it's dirty, because I clean this with cleaner, like, you know, every week. It's buildup of that hard stuff. And I'll talk to y'all about that once I'm done with this. Okay, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see those little flecks of stuff in there. I tried to get it. There's some right there. Do y'all see the little flecks of stuff floating around in the water or in the vinegar? It's not water. That stuff's coming off. There's a big fleck. See that big oil? It moved whenever I moved the... See that big one right there? But that's something I want to talk about. That's what... Okay. Alright, so this... I wanted to talk to y'all about that because it made me think about it whenever I was showing y'all that. That's why I said let me show y'all this first. That's why we got the reverse osmosis. Because I started thinking about it. Yeah, we still bathe with that water. We still wash our hands. We do those kinds of things. And I don't know why my face is so red today either, other than I have a slight headache. And that seems to happen almost every Tuesday. I think it's Satan trying to make me not do the Bible study, but he ain't gonna win. I ain't gonna stop. Because even if I don't do it with you guys, I'm still reading my Bible. I still read my Bible every day. But anywho's, that's not what I was talking about. Those little flecks and that buildup and the lime scale that gets on my Keurig and my old coffee pot and all that stuff, and that gets into, you know, you can see it come out of the dishwasher. You can see this stuff building up. And I don't know, like, we didn't have this problem where we used to live. We never had this problem. Let me try to get my arm from wiggling. We never had this problem where we used to live, but we do have it here. We're not the only ones. There's a lot of people I've talked to that have the same problem. But I started thinking, we're consuming this. What is it doing to our bodies? So that's why we decided to get the reverse osmosis. We started to get a Berkey, but then we thought, well, if we get a reverse osmosis, it's continuous. We don't have to like fill it up and worry about that. Not saying I wouldn't want a Berkey or an Alexapure. Alexapure is the one I really want. I think that's what it's called. There's more different ones that are like that. But that's why we got it, because I started thinking about, well, we're drinking this. What is it doing to our bodies? And I know that it comes out of our bodies and all this stuff, but we were consuming it. Everything we ate, everything we drank, that I put water in, or me drinking water all day long, that's what I was doing. Yes, I was drinking water out of the refrigerator whenever I had my water, and there is a filter in it. There was one in the old refrigerator as well, but that wasn't filtering very much. So we discussed it. We decided to get the reverse osmosis thing. We don't know if it makes any difference. I know the water tastes better, but now we use it in everything we consume. If we're going to drink it, if we're going to eat it, if it has to have water, we're going to use the reverse osmosis thing. When I boil noodles, I use it. When I make soup or stock or anything, rice, whatever, if it has to have water added, I use the reverse osmosis tap. It does take longer to fill things, but I don't care, because not only does it taste better, it's got 5 filters, and if I got water out of the refrigerator, let's just say the ice, it is 6 filters that it goes through, because it's the 5 for the reverse osmosis and then the 1 for the refrigerator. So I have noticed that the reverse osmosis thing doesn't get that buildup, that calcium and lime, the lime scale and all that stuff. It doesn't get the buildup. And I know it's natural that it happens and all that stuff, but I don't want to be drinking that. And honestly, I don't know what all they're adding to the city water. What I would really love to have whenever we get to the country is a well. I would love to have that, because then there will be no additives at all. But anyway, I wanted to, it's just where my mind went, and the reason why we bought the reverse osmosis system. And I'm not saying everybody has to do that, but I mean, we didn't have water that was like this where we used to live, but we lived in the country too. We did have county water. It did have chlorine and stuff added, but I don't know if they added as much as they do here. I don't know how it works. I just know that the water through the filter system tastes better, and we're not getting the buildup on that little faucet. So there's got to be something, because I can clean these and within 6 months there's buildup that you can actually see. That is why that I want to start doing it every month. That way we never have to worry about it, and it won't get so bad. But let me know what you would do, okay, for the bathroom. What I have thought about doing, I know they have this stuff you can get, like it's a, I don't know if it's a paint or what it is, but it's something that you can resurface sinks that are made out of that stuff. I think it's made out of that stuff that our sink is made out of. And I thought about taking and resurfacing that sink, getting a faucet like Noah's, because I love that faucet because it comes up and it's easier to use. Plus it swivels back and forth so you can move it out of the way if you need to. And it wasn't expensive. And I thought about painting the cabinet and taking the doors and like put in wood filler or something in those little designs and sanding it down so they'll just be a door. And if I want to design, I could like put some not corner round, but some kind of molding, like thin, small molding on the front to make it look. I'm not going for modern, but I like the kitchen cabinets. Actually, those kitchen cabinets are more farmhouse, old school style because they're just plain. I like that plain, flat, nothing front. That's just what I like. And like these over here that have nothing. They're no fancy. They're not anything fancy. What would you do? Would you go ahead and just try to resurface that sink and paint that cabinet? Even though the cabinet inside is not very, like, it would be better if it had some sort of shelf in there. Which Jeff could put me a shelf in there. But anyway, what would you do? Would you redo that one, leave it as is, or save money and buy a whole new one that you knew you were gonna like? I don't know. Also, another thing, like whenever we did the kitchen, that sink and stuff, I knew this is not our forever home, but the sink we had, look, it was awful. It was chipped up, it was a mess, and it was starting to rust and stuff. So I'm kind of getting things that I know I would like in my next home for like a test run to see if I really like it. Because if I really like it, that's what I'll buy for it, if that makes sense. But these things do need to be done in this house that we are doing, and they will help the resale value. So I'm going to shut up now. It is, oh goodness, a hair come off. It's 1 o'clock. Noah will be leaving in about 40 minutes. I have my Bible study in an hour. And I've already done everything I need to do for that. I've got the clothes started. I've got the dishes done. I've got everything but the floors done. And I'm not doing the floors until after the Bible study. Because I don't want to get all hot and sweaty. Because I will. And I don't mind that. And y'all wouldn't know that. But I just don't want to feel that. And I have plenty of time to do the floors. Today was an easy day. And I know I'm not finished with the faucets and the shower heads. I know that they have to, like, I have to do a little bit more to them. Like, I'll take the toothbrush and I'll scrub them off. But, it's just a wait game. Like a waiting thing. Not a waiting game, but a waiting thing. So, today was easy for the challenge. So, yeah. I'm going to go, and I will be back when I'm doing something. I don't know what yet. And I know that supper's super easy. I probably will make some of my garlic bread that I make out of a bun. I have 2 buns over there, and I can make some cheesy garlic bread with that. So, I've said it several times. I'm going to do it this time. I'll be back in a little while. Okay, so Bible study just ended. And I did get the clothes swapped over before that, so the washing machine is empty. I still have clothes that are dirty, but it's not enough for a whole load. I'll be washing some more tomorrow. It's fine. I'm still letting the things soak. I probably need to take the tablecloth off. I do it every couple days unless something gets on it. So, I don't know. But it smells so vinegary in here. Let's look at these. Let's see if there's any more funky in here. Let's see if y'all can see it. I don't know if it's... I can see stuff in there, in the bag. It's gross. It's not really that gross. I mean, it's just the way it works out. And like I said, I do clean these. Let's go look at Noah's. It's been a hot minute since I cleaned his. So... it might be, ew. Hope hopefully, I haven't checked his since I started it. Hopefully it hasn't fallen off, because I have had the little bags just fall off. It's fixing to get dark again. Me and these going through the dark spots and bright spots. Oh no, it didn't fall. Oh, I thought the light blew. You know what? I thought we bought a new light for that. Did we? I don't know. I'll have to ask Jeff. Alright, let's see if I can climb back up here without falling. Whee! I'm not seeing anything in there. Oh, yes I am. If you move it around a little bit, it does seem to help it break up. And whenever this is done soaking, I think I said this already. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot today, but I will scrub it a little bit with a toothbrush. Squish, squish. But I do wish I had some like reusable things. I wonder if they sell those. I can't buy anything. You can't buy anything. But I can put it on my wish list and buy it later. Nah. Not gonna do that. Okay, let me get back down, because I don't want to fall. I did weirdness. It was like a strobe light or something. Sorry about that. I don't know if it's me or if it's actually happening. Seemed like it happened with that one too. But anyways, let's see. It's 3 almost. I actually, the Bible study ended a little bit early because we were done a little bit early. Not much, but a little bit. I'm going to start the food at around 3:30, because Noah's going to be home at 5. And I want to make absolutely sure that it's done. I did get my package with these today. So I'm going to fill this back up. So I'll do that real quick. Okay, I did wash my hands just in case, so I don't get any vinegar on this stuff. So I'm going to put as many as I can in here. Which is, I don't know how many, because the way I do it, I squish them in, and whatever's left over, yeah, that's about it. Yep, that's all. Whatever's left over in this, I'll just put away. And now I have plenty for a while. I have 2 more years worth, probably more than that. I don't know, I might get on a kick of, and these are Mr. Miracle brand. I've been using them now for 2 years. You get 500 of them for like $6 or $8. And I say that's pretty good for 2 years worth. And they're all white. You don't get the fancy colors and all that stuff. But we don't care. We don't do all that kind of stuff. Which we do have some fancy ones. Some of the itty bitty ones. We used all the others. But we do have those because I get them on clearance and stuff every once in a while. But I put these in with all of my parchment paper and aluminum foil and all that kind of stuff. Put them in that drawer, so I have them for later. Okay, floors. I gotta do floors. That's next, unless Jeff comes home and says something else, because I'm gonna wait until he gets home. That way, I don't know. Do I need to wait? I don't know. Also, whenever he called for lunch, he said he wants to do something after he gets off work tomorrow. He's got some things to take to the hunting land. And, oh, okay. Tomorrow's easy. We're having manwich. So I'm probably not going to share cooking that either. I might share. Do y'all want to see what it looks like? I don't know. But by the time that I ask that question and I get an answer, it'll be too late. But yeah, tomorrow night's manwich. So it'll be a simple meal. So even if we do go, what is the cleaning task for tomorrow? My normal cleaning task for Wednesday is now cleaning the microwave. And the one, oh, Oh, refrigerators and freezer. I may have to enlist the help for that freezer over there. And I'm talking about cleaning the refrigerator is not that big of a deal. It doesn't bother me one little bit. And the freezer down there, I don't really have much to do there except maybe wipe the little drawer thing down. Like, if I need to wipe, yeah, I do need to wipe this part down. Can y'all even see that? This part. Down there is fine. It's organized. Or it was. It looks like a couple things are out of place, but I can fix that like in a minute. It takes no time. But this one. Now, first of all, touching cold stuff for a long period of time hurts me. I mean, even for a few minutes. But this one is so disorganized that it's not even funny. And I really need to, and the bottom part right down there needs to be white, but that's not a big deal. It's not dirty, but that one, it just always seems to get disorganized. I don't know why. We do our best, but over time it happens. So tomorrow is refrigerator, freezer, and the microwave. And like I told y'all before, this microwave, it's like an oven. Let me see. I mean, it doesn't really look too awful bad, but look at the back. It's like an oven. The metal, it's in the top is awful. Usually whenever I put things in here, it's covered, but I'm gonna have to clean it like an oven because it's a convection oven, an air fryer, and a microwave. So yeah, you can bake in there. I have. Whenever I was just doing something small. But anyway, I'm gonna go for now, and I will be back when I start the floors. And I'm gonna see if Jeff can help me just, well, with that freezer. I'm gonna see if he can help me do that tomorrow whenever he gets off work. Or I'll just bring my big cooler in here, get him to bring that in here, and I'll put everything in that. Because here's my thing, okay, I want y'all to tell me if y'all do this too, and then I'm gonna go for a few seconds. Well, it'll be seconds for you, it'll be longer than that for me. But let me ask you this, okay, if you take stuff out of the freezer or refrigerator, do you have this urge that you've got to hurry up as quickly as you can and get it all back, or it's gonna ruin? Because I have that urge, I have that thought, I have that feeling, like I've gotta do it quickly or my food's gonna ruin, and it's gonna be a lot of money thrown in the trash. Even though I know it'll stay frozen for a little while, it's just that thing in my head that I've got to hurry. I can't do it casually. But if I have a cooler or something, it's not so bad. Do y'all have that? Does that happen with y'all? Which by the time that y'all see this, I'll have already cleaned that. So it won't matter, but next time it will, and at least I'll know a little bit more about you. So I'll be back when I'm doing something else.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. day in late July and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. Don't tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on. How to carry on.
Okay, as you saw, where'd my voice go? I've been having problems with my voice lately. Having like stuff happening. Anyway, as you saw, I just vacuumed, but somebody, me, I did it. I forgot to plug up the mop vacuum. So I'm still going to do it today, but I'm going to let it charge a little bit before I do. The other day whenever I did Noah's floor, forgot to plug it back up. So what I'm going to do is get over here and show you how that I finish up this shower head. At least I'm going to try to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it very well. Here, let me see if I can put this down some. Anyway, it's been soaking for hours. You don't have to let it soak that long, but the longer you let it soak, the more it's gonna get off. The less that's on there though, the more often you do it, the less is gonna be on there. That's what I'm trying to say. But I think what I'm gonna do is try to put this over this, if I can get it to. Actually, I wanted to show y'all. There's not a ton in there this time. There's not a lot of floaties. There's a few. I don't know how to show you where you can see them. There's a few things floating around there. I don't know if you can see them or not. But I'm going to try to put it over this for a while, if I can get it to go on there. No, it's just going to pour out. Yeah, it's just going to pour out of there. But if I just put it on for just 15 minutes or 5 minutes, be better than nothing. Let that sit there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just scrub this off with this toothbrush. And anything that's left will come off, or should come off. And that's all I do. I just have an old toothbrush that I use, and it gets all the stuff out of the little holes and stuff. I have a boo-boo on my finger. Want to know how I know? Vinegar got in it. Okay. I think I got it all. Like I said, I do clean this with cleaner, but it just builds up. But I'm hoping that if I do this once a month, it won't build up. Alright, so now, oh, that one's on down there. How did that happen? This must have fallen. Or, why is that one on? Well, that messed up what I wanted to do down there. You usually don't have that on. Let me get that vinegar out of there and see if I can scrub that a little bit. If nothing else, I can scrub it like I did the other one. Which, since it's not used much, it doesn't seem like it would have any in it, or on it. But it does. It still has it. But I think that this one kind of leaks sometimes too, though. All right. There's some stuff come out of it. Let me turn it off. See that stuff in the bottom of the tub? That is from this and that. I don't know what y'all are seeing because actually I don't have the viewfinder so y'all can see it. But anyway, that's all I do. Now I gotta clean the tub up. Wash that off. But I'm hoping that if I do this once a month, that all this funkiness will go away eventually. That I won't have a build-up. Because I do. I always do. Because I don't do this often enough. But that one is done. And I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see the difference because it's wet. I can see the difference because there was like stuff all over it. Maybe you can see it. There still looks like there's some stuff. Or it could be because it's old. I'm going to hang this back up and go on to the next thing. Okay, so now I'm going to do this one. I do have the lasagna in the oven too. But all I did was put that on there like that and put a twist tie on it. I doubt this one would work either, putting one on it. I don't know how to get it to stay and not pour out. I am going to let it sit there for a few minutes. Because that worked. Okay. So, y'all can see this got cruddy stuff. I might not have let it, no, yeah I did. I was going to say I might not have let it sit long enough. I wish I could pull it further down, but I'm afraid to. I don't know if that's stained or what. That looks better. I don't know if I didn't show y'all before of this one, I don't think. When I showed y'all a couple days ago. But yeah, that looks better. And it's just that simple. And since vinegar is something that you can eat, it's not going to hurt to do this where that's something you might use. Which I'm not going to be drinking out of this faucet, but still. On this faucet, which you can't really see. Let me see, I stuck it on that, but on that one. I just stuck that same vinegar solution on there. Or vinegar baggie on there. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's nothing going to come off this one. But it won't hurt to do it. Nothing else, it'll sanitize it. So I'm just gonna let that be. Okay, so y'all saw Noah's. I had to put 2 ties on it. Can you grab that with your other hand or something? Alright, let's see. Oh, all the vinegar is coming out. It's on my foot. Ew. I have to show that afterwards. You can already see that there's stuff going off of it. That looked like paint or something. Why would that be there? Alright. Can you sit this in the sink? Don't just sit it in the sink. And I'm gonna get some water. I don't know if he's just got the shower on or what. I don't even know how to use this in here. Now I'll turn the shower on. Watch me get wet. What just happened? Oh, okay. What's this shooting out the side like that for? It's not doing it as much now. And maybe because it had that stuff in it. Alright, it's done. Yay, I didn't get soaking wet. Alright, now I gotta get down.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to find somewhere that I can put this up against and show y'all. This is from Noah's shower. Which there's not a lot in there, but you can see the little stuff floating around. If it would be still, it might help. Then again, there's a shadow since I did that, but maybe if I lay it down. Well, now there's stuff behind it. But y'all can see there's bubbles in there now. But there's little floaty things that's not something you want in your... It just tears up your equipment. Put it that way. Eventually, over time, can you focus? Eventually, over time, just like in that bathroom, that sink faucet in our bathroom, it will corrode and it will eat away at your metal. That's what that calcium and lime does. Oh, Jeff's in there. I can't put my bathroom bowl back. I'll put it right here for now. And Jeff's toothbrush. No, it's not really his. Well, it was. It actually was his toothbrush, I think. Or it might have been just one I got. I don't know. I think it was his old toothbrush, though. But I pick about cleaning with his old toothbrush, or cleaning with his toothbrush all the time. But anyways, I'm gonna take this one off, and I'm just gonna rinse it, and I'm gonna pour these vinegars somewhere that might be useful. Jeffrey, what's something you can do? What am I saying? Go pour this vinegar on weeds in the driveway. That way it kills weeds. That's what I meant to keep the other for. And, well, I meant to keep it for something. You're running away from me. He's running away. Oh, and there's your mail from today. When did y'all start having concerts in the cafeteria? there's some woman on there singing in the cafeteria. The first Friday. I don't know. He doesn't go to any of that junk. He's not into all that. But anyway, he's doing that. I'm gonna put this back in the bathroom. It's dark, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let it sit there and dry on the counter. There was a red glue. Anyway, I took it off the little faucet because I just don't see the point in keeping it there. I wonder if I should do the outside faucets. You know, those things that make you wonder. Alright, I gotta put y'all down so I can do this. Okay, so I'm back. And while that those clothes, while that thing is, what is it doing? Charging. It probably was charged enough that I could do the kitchen. I don't know if I could do the rest of the house, which I'm only gonna record the kitchen area. And I could probably do all of it with what I have battery left. But I wanna make sure I get it all. I'm washing all of this. I'm fixing to fold clothes. That's what I was trying to say the whole time. What? I'm not holding the camera right. I'm not doing anything right today. It'll be all right. Let's fold some clothes.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted. And I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever. And I won't waste it. Now, cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. Promise that I will stand by you forever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah.
Let me know, do you feel me too? Let it show, 'cause babe, I'm into you. We've been on and off, in and out, up and down too many times. Now it's time to show me what you got. Some say that it's the little things, I say that it's a big old ring. Anything to hear you say I do. It ain't the way that you see me. It ain't the way that you kiss. It ain't the way that you please me. It's just the way that it is. The way that it is. Baby, you had me running blind. It's time for you and me, baby, to make up our minds. Some say that it's the little things, I say that it's a big old ring. Anything to hear you say I do. It ain't the way that you see me. It ain't the way that you kiss. It ain't the way that you please me. It's just the way that it is. The way that it is. The way that it is. It's just the way that it is.
Okay, so I just did the floor, and then while I was cleaning up the while I was washing this, I remembered I didn't film supper. It was good. Jeff put up the leftovers. We had hamburger bun garlic bread and lazy lasagna. It looks much better from the other side. But yeah, hamburger. Did I say hamburger helper? Hamburger. What did we have? We had hamburger bun, garlic cheese bread. Did I say hamburger helper, or do you know? You don't even know. Anyway, hamburger bun, garlic cheese bread, and lazy lasagna that I had cooked 6 months ago. And it was just as good today as it was back then. But I'm gonna have to do some more freezer meals. Noah was kind of astonished by that. Didn't it seem like he was like surprised that it was that it had been in there that long? He just doesn't know what I do, does he? Anyway, I got the floors vacuumed. You saw that, I think. I got these all mopped. I got the ones in there mopped. All of this stuff mopped. Got my mop cleaned. Always, if you get one of these things, make sure you clean it, because vacuums and all that stuff, they just stink after a while. So I know that on one day in the month I have clean vacuums. Since I do this one every time, I won't be cleaning it, because I clean it every single time I use it. Because if you think about it, you let mop water sit around, nah, that ain't gonna be fancy. And since we have so many dogs and everything, we have to clean it every time. So I'm going to wipe down the little mats that go over there and put those back. And you see the floor is already dry, and I just mopped it. I mean, It dries so fast. In fact, over there was dry before I got finished over here. It dries so fast with that thing. It's nice. And like I said before with it, I'm not trying to sell it to you. It's not, like, in the nooks and crannies, it's not perfect, but it's so much better than nothing. I need to get these things done because I want to shower. Okay, so that is all I have for today. I think I did everything that was on the list, but I'm not sure. I know I did the floors, and I know which was my normal daily chore, and I know I did the faucets, which was the monthly chore for today. I guess daily chore. And I didn't show you the food. It was a freezer meal. I'll show you later. I mean, I kind of did in the leftover bowl. And I don't know of any other things that I had said I was going to show you or that I was going to do. I did laundry. I did floors. I did faucets. I did cooking. I did more things than that, but just not stuff I showed y'all. I also didn't spend any money. So, and Jeff didn't either. So the low spin's going good. The low spin and cleaning challenges are both doing good. And I think that's it. So, I keep getting confused. I've already tried to do this outro several times. I keep messing up. So, I'm going to say thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, do the YouTube things anyway. You might enjoy something I put out later. But most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.